There's some Maiden
That's
taken here.
That's a classic counter to the Beastmaster, right?
Yep. Yeah, you press the Frostbite on the boar, and you hope that you don't get punished or killed because you're a slow Crystal Maiden as you walk towards it. Usually you'll get it off.
So Elder Titan is interesting here.
10 seconds.
Not a hero we see all that often. I'm curious if this is going to be Sammy Boy's hero or if they're going to pick, a proper carry. This could just likely will be the... Yep, there's the Mars pick, as expected. We'll probably see the Juggernaut ban.
Dyer's turn.
They ban the Drow. Okay.
Drow Ranger banned out now. I'm thinking probably... If they're getting rid of Drow Ranger here, they're probably interested in picking up Timbersaw? Oh, sorry,
banned,
not
yeah.
Timber. Timbersaw's been. I meant to say Terrorblade. I have no idea why I said Timbersaw.
Yeah.
So Terrorblade or potentially a Morphling who's still in the pool. Both options available right now.
Morphling does pretty well against Beastmaster, if I remember right, in the lane. It's usually a pretty good lane for him. But you do... I mean, that's the thing with the Elder Titan pick here, is like you're picking Terrorblade or Morphling into an Elder Titan, which is one of the best counters in the game to both of those heroes. So you do have to be very careful about that. So I do like the Elder Titan pick. Who's going to play it on 4Zoomers? Don't know yet. I'd like to see some fun stuff going on. Like a core Elder Titan. I think it's hilarious, but likely to just be the support.
Mm-hmm.
They ban out the Spectre. 5ManMidas still has a little bit more time here to work with. The big Mars counters.
It's mostly just Drow Ranger and Lifestealer are the heroes that are good against Mars in the lane. I mean, Morphling will work against Mars as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's something they could grab, but there's not.
Is
It's
PA
usually
still
like
in? Oh, they have to ban. They'll probably ban the Phantom Assassin then, right? PA's still in this with Elder Titan.
Phantom Assassin is down. Oh, there's the Chaos Knight still.
That could be spicy.
They could run that strat with the Aghanim Scepter. Just being able to reality rift on the people with the you lose all of your armor.
Yeah, classic. It's also very good with the Beastmaster strat. You have a lot of early push.
All right, here's what I want to see.
The ban the faces.
I want to see.
Okay.
Yeah, the ban the faces void. I want to see 5ManMidas. They pick up the Terrorblade, and 4Zoomers responds by picking up the Chaos Knight, and they go the Meme Aghanim Scepter.
Oh
just
my
jump
God.
on them.
There's no way they pick the Terrorblade into Elder Titan, right? I feel like that's just such a hard thing to do. Especially with a Snapfire who can just like two-shot you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't figure out why exactly they ban out the Drow Ranger otherwise. I mean, yes, it is pretty good in lane matchup against Mars, but it's not really what I see 4Zoomers going for here.
Yeah.
Although Elder Titan is decent at getting people off the Drow Ranger, that disengage with the Astral Spirit and the Stomp feels pretty good. They do ban out the PA.
Okay.
You're absolutely on point here, Ricky.
Yeah, I have my moments. No, I mean, I think PA was good for both teams, personally. I think it was a great hero for both teams, and 4Zoomers would rather not play against it than get the chance of picking it themselves. I mean, Juggernaut's still in the pool. A very safe pick for them. Again, Sammy Boy already warmed up on the hero. Can take it to the safe lane. Does pretty decent against the Mars.
It sustains pushes pretty well, too. So Beastmaster should be able to keep build a Necronomicon, have a healing ward sit underneath them as they shove the lane out. They don't really have anybody get on top of the healing ward and killed as they're doing these pushes. Void Spirit would have to go pretty far forward. Crystal Maiden would just get herself killed going for it. Mars not able to do it either. I'm most curious about what 5M might. All right, let's see it. All right.
Sven. Okay, we forgot this hero was in the game. But it's actually... No, go ahead. Say your thing.
It's somebody you want to forget about. You go.
No, that's about where I was thinking. I was like, it's just something that, you try to erase from your memory after every game you see it. But I think Juggernaut's still not bad here. He's one of the heroes that does match up pretty decently against the Sven. Oh, okay. Sammy Boy clinks. Into the Mars,
mixing things up. Yeah, into the Mars, and against the Sven, who's going to be able to get on top of him pretty easily. Clinks feels like a little bit of a misplay. You think 4Zoomers are being a little bit cocky here? They're not showing 5ManMidas enough respect, or what?
I think they just want to have some really fun times with like Clink's Elder Titan. I think that's literally all it comes down to.
Well,
But yeah,
Brax's
I don't know what
personality
you
is all
do.
fun all the time, so.
That's true.
Uh,
It's really bizarre. I'm really confused with the Clinks pick because, you know, Mars has been one of the best counters to Clinks historically. It's like one of the reasons this hero like was not picked for a long time.
yeah, just if you're caught either inside or outside the arena, there's nothing you're going to be able to do. Your Burning Army has their projectiles blocked by the arena as well. If you build yourself that Aghanim Scepter, there's a lot of ways to play around it. You know, even if he doesn't have the ultimate to fall back on, you just activate the bulwark. All the projectiles going to be redirected to you. Pop that blade mail as well. Sammy Boy's really going to struggle here against the Sven. I really don't think this was the play.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. 5ManMidas draft looking a little bit better because that last pick Clinks, but I think the rest of it is what worries me. Like Gunnar should have a pretty decent time mid against the Void Spirit. It is a hard game matchup as it goes on, but you know, like especially if Void Spirit gets like an early Yule Scepter or an Orchid. But Storm Spirit, I mean, should do decent in the lane, and then the off lane Beastmaster I think is going to be fine as well.
Yeah. Well, see how these ones go. At the very least, they don't have any tools to. Well, they don't have amazing tools to do with the board. Crystal Maiden is going to be able to frostbite them, but she'll go through her level 1 mana pretty fast. Adam is saying, "Good luck, have fun every game."
What is this guy? Positivity in NA and SA Dota?
I don't like it.
That doesn't belong. I don't know. That's just a really weird champ to me.
What have I done? The Titan says no.
Brax making his way down to the bottom lane, along with Elder Titan and Snapfire, actually. I'm surprised they're not... Oh, he's just getting the ward down first. Maybe he'll go with the rest of his team. They don't have great first blood potential between the 4 of them, but on the other hand, 5ManMidas, you know, Tiny able to get the toss back off from either the Crystal Maiden or the Sven, then just chain stunning somebody.
They're pinging out Tiny. I think they saw him there for a moment, so they might know there's a ward placed deep in the lane here.
Just 30 seconds now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm really curious how this Clinks is going to do because I don't expect it to have a great lane.
No, his lane's not going to be great. It's very low base damage. He's not going to be able to take team fights as the game goes on. I mean, maybe he's got some wild way of playing to go back like the Eternal Envy Blink Dagger Clinks era where he just goes from outside the arena to inside with his blink, but you're committing a lot of gold onto that. It could be spent on things like a Desolator.
There's 4 heroes here looking for Shu. They're going to be able to get that nice cookie on out. First blood comes out and it's favoring Gunnar. Husky just beating down Kits with all this bonus damage from that spirit. And he's got the Orb of Venom as well, so able to stick on top of them for a little bit. But Sonic, with those brown boots, should be able to just walk away.
Yeah, once he gets out of that Orb of Venom dot, able to get away pretty easily there. So Husky forced to head back to lane here. He's playing against 3 heroes on the other side, and you're usually going to be pretty happy. Tons of damage to take from these Astral Spirits. So favorable matchup here for them.
Yeah, I think overall Storm with that first blood gold is going to be very difficult to deal with in the mid lane. Nice sidestep on that Remnant, actually. But yeah, Gunnar just gets a huge influx of cash, and it's going to have a very early bottle plus this extra null tally. Nice D-ward there by RRL.
We'll probably go the 1-1-1 build in the Storm Spirit. Usually when you're playing against any or most people these days, unless it's like something like a Lina that you'll never get close to regardless, you don't usually put a point into Electric Vortex just so you have decent kill potential here.
So Sammy Boy surprisingly doing pretty decent in the top lane. He was kind of just 1v1 for a little while. Husky pulling his spirit all the way from the bottom lane, but not really going to do much with it here. Just gets a single creep deny.
No, only 32 bonus damage, even though it ran all the way across the map for him. Feels bad. Sonic playing with his creep wave because he's not really able to assist in lane right now. Monster wants all the XP and gold he's able to get, so I think Sonic will just walk away from this creep wave right now. In fact, he does.
Yeah, you should.
Level 3.
That's like the worst thing you can do as a 4 is just like when your 3 position has like a safe wave and you just sack all the experience and then suddenly your off laner is like a full level behind the safe lane.
So if he gets level 3, he'll have decent kill potential. It's going to be him who's setting up a lot of these kills earlier on. I mean, it's much easier for you to gap the distance tiny when a spear or an arena comes out set up for these kills. So get monsters level 6 as quickly as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So Gunnar has his bottle. RRL, his was already delivered, as he didn't opt to go for a null tally or anything. So Gunnar has the regen advantage, at least for the moment, and he's going to go a little bit aggressive. You were correct, the 1-1-1 build. Gunnar gets pulled back in, has a Fairy Fire, pops it. Can he turn onto RL? One more auto attack, the bottle charge. It makes the difference. Oh my goodness. That is the difference between like a tier 1 mid player, right? He just knows exactly the limits of that hero. Brax bottom lane in some trouble here. Gets rooted up by the Frostbite kits. Should be able to chase him down here. The slow, are you kidding? Ocean. Oh my goodness, he gets the salve on Brax. Gonna get popped here, kits. Chasing him down. But the boar slow, what is that range? Did you see that auto attack?
Yeah, that wasn't legal. That was not a melee auto attack. This Sven sword somehow got a little bit further there. Oh, like a Monkey King or something.
Yeah, that was like a 320 range auto attack or something. That was weird.
Yeah. Well, if you start winding it up as he goes in the fog, I think it'll go through. I don't know. We'll look into that one.
We'll allow it. We don't have much of a choice. It already happened. Yeah. But yeah, 1-for-1 in the bottom lane does definitely favor the Sven, as he does manage to pick up that kill and get the solo experience for it. Lane kind of resets as well, so he's feeling very happy. Mid lane, Sonic rotation on in, Avalanche toss, goodbye. Very nice kill for them.
Yeah, Gunnar just blown up.
Just in time for 4-minute runes as well. This is huge.
Hopefully Ocean, oh no, Ocean doesn't end up grabbing it, but Husky grabs a haste elsewhere, so Void Spirit not going to be able to take advantage of that one. But just like that, your lane is recovered, and now you're sitting at equal XP, the Storm Spirit. A little bit ahead of him on net worth.
Husky has this hard camp stacked now 3 times, which is going to be quite funny for when he decides to actually Astral Spirit those and start running after people.
That is a lot of creeps there. There it is. Sends the Astral Spirit over this, and he'll just start beating down Monster with this pretty quickly, I imagine. Or Sonic, an even better target.
Negative armor. Ooh, nice spear. Holds him away. But Husky, I mean, he's got 120 damage. If he can start beating on you, nice stomp. It does come off just in time, and they finish off that kill. Whoo, Husky escaping by the skin on his butt cheeks there.
Yeah, playing it very close, and Monster continuing to chase him, actually.
Ooh. So you're getting chased bottom lane, Shu in some serious trouble. Might get clapped by a creep. No, Ocean's going to be the one that finds the kill there. A nice pick off for them. A great initiation, actually, from the Cookie. Look at this efficiency, using his spirit to give himself additional movement speed to run back to base.
I know you've probably seen a lot, but it has been so rare for me to see a not mid Snapfire. I think almost every single game I've seen it's either been mid or position 3.
No, not me. I played Snapfire as a support a lot, so for me it's like pretty normal.
I do too, but just in every game in Perfect World I watched, I don't think any of them were played as a support.
Really? Oh, okay, that's interesting.
I know it's done. It's just been a while since I've seen it. Interesting how each region has different styles of play still. RL in the mid lane. He should be pretty safe. Astral Steps available. Husky, he's here. They're looking for the runes. It ends up being a DD in the bot lane. Ocean here as well. Could try and initiate. There's going to be the Cookie forward into a nice Remnant. Sonic falls, and that's a trip. That's like a killing spree for Ocean on the Snapfire now. Yeah. I mean... Oh, managed to find a double damage rune for Gunnar as well. But yeah, Ocean is doing a lot of work with this, you know, showing why position 4, 5, 2, 3, maybe not 1, but Snapfire in basically every position does a lot of work. So much damage between Scatterblast and Snapfire Cookie here.
Yeah, Cookie is such a cool ability. It really is. Nice TP to the mid lane, refill the Void Spirit's bottle. That DD is popped. He's got the rune as well. They're looking for the Tiny here on the backside of Vortex is there. A Stomp coming through as well, just in case they get that final auto attack defending that kill. And now they're going to start beating down the Void Spirit to Assimilate. Is there a nice root from Shu, but Gunner, he's still sitting pretty healthy. Has bottle charges to work with. Astral Step on through the other way. Gunner, he falls low. He gets brought down, and RRL will trade his life. Ends up being a 2 for 2 so far, and Shu is going to chase after Ocean, who doesn't really have much mana to work with, but he does have speed. If she can waddle away.
No, I think
there's a...
No, she has a raindrop.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Goodbye,
Crystal
Shu, I'm
Maiden,
sorry.
very slow hero.
2 clarities interrupted by Snapfire as well. So you did get the kill, but the economic damage is going to be a great depression here on 5ManMidas.
Yep. I mean, you almost have your first Necro completed on the Beastmaster, which gives you kill potential during Roar, right? All that bonus damage that those units offer.
Yeah. Here comes Sonic.
Top lane, they're looking for Sammy Boy, the Avalanche. The toss is there. Arena as well. They actually missed the spear, but it doesn't matter as Sammy Boy gets brought down. RRL finish him off with that Astral Step. A beautiful rotation from the 2 boys to the top lane. Mid lane tower, kind of low.
Yeah, dropping lower. Gunner's trying to get, trying to punish them for rotating all those here at the top lane, but isn't able to get that much off of it, unfortunately. But that's what we were talking about earlier, how important it was getting this level 6 on the Mars. That way Tiny's able to just walk up to people, get the toss avalanche combo off.
Ooh. Jerry missing a kill in the mid lane. Oh my god, what is this guy's problem? Well, you have a regen rune on Gunner, and this should be an easy tower since they picked off the Tiny. Great efficiency here, using his rune to perfection.
Yep, clears out as many creeps as possible as well. Look at this, from one camp to the other, keeping this regen rune active. This is how you do it, everybody. Take notes. Gunner Storm Spirit.
Screw the golems. Those things are impossible to kill. Just keep going. Oh, he blocks his other camp. Okay, well, you know, he's trying. It's fine. This does give bottom tower, though, an opening as well, since Clinks and Brax are already here. Storm has spent some good time rotating down as well. Ocean, mid lane does get caught. They interrupt that cookie, and now he is just stuck here by himself. The simulate damage should be more than enough. Ocean, gonna fall, ends up going over to Shu. But a tier 1 tower in the bottom lane falls in the process. I'm assuming they can defend mid pretty easily here with Elder Titan, right?
Yeah. Not the end of the world. Dying to Shu there. All he's going to do is be able to buy himself some shoes with that gold. Definitely needed that. Almost 10 minutes into the game now.
Very nice.
And Sammy Boy, Brax starting to make their way over towards the mid lane here, looking to take a team fight. Monster not really in position to do this himself. I mean, he's on
Found the Sven, though. Kit's a little bit out of position. He's all by him lonesome. The cookie, the stomp, the arena does come out trying to give him some space. Kit's falling super low, but it looks like he's going to survive. Gunner chasing all the way after him. That Mask of Madness and Warcry movement speed is quite a bit, but I don't know how you get the TP. Oh, they get him on the other ward. Nicely done. Husky going to go for the stomp. Can they get the Vortex? They don't have the mana. He's out. Oh, my goodness. The Sven. In the jungle still. They're even going to find the Beastmaster. The roar comes out. Sammy is here. We'll be able to beat down Sonic, and he's going to try and look for more Shu. Should be an easy kill for him, but he's just going to get the TP off in time, and now Monster going to go down to those Mortimer Kisses. A lot of damage. Beautiful setup there from Husky, obviously giving that magic armor reduction. Oh, he doesn't even have the aura yet. Never mind. Does nothing.
Yeah, just through the... He did 50 magical damage. There was assistance of some kind.
Right. Yeah, he set up the stomp.
Yeah. And Clanks there trying to steal that kill with the last searing arrow as he went down. But they ended up losing Brax there in that team fight because they ended up hitting way too hard there for the Sven. Him getting out of there, he got away with murder. They lost an observer ward off of that one as well. I don't imagine they get much use off of this for the next 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's a... I mean, the thing is you did lose the tier 1 top, so someone's probably going to play in the top section of the map. But mid lane, they're going to go ahead and initiate onto the Sven, try and get some space here. They do not have Roar. For another 30 seconds, the catapult should offer, I think, more than enough damage. They're going to go ahead and initiate onto Brax. The Stormhammer is their monster. Has the arena, a nice spear back. He'll be able to finish off 2 immediately. The Earth Splitter is there, but it's off the mark. Gunner just going to farm up a creep wave in RL's face, go up onto the high ground, but you lost the mid tier 1 tower. A beautiful fight here from 5ManMidas.
And Kits continue to take the fight to 4 Zoomers here. Run straight through their jungle. I think they got their eyes here on the top tower. The catapult is still up. They're not in position to defend this tower just yet. Kits clearing out the jungle as he moves along the way here. Actually, I'm not sure they're going to be able to get that much more off it. Their ultimates are on cooldown. But they're playing very aggressively forward for some reason.
Well,
Here it comes out.
part of me wanted to like ask why Klinks hadn't used Burning Army this whole game, but you know,
It's because it doesn't exist.
yeah. It's fine. Well, it's a talent, or it's his Ags, right?
Eggs, yeah.
Yeah, it's his new Ags. Jesus.
That's okay. And nobody plays Clinks.
That's Sammy. He's the only. I think Sammy Boy is really one of the only people that does do it. Still, not many other teams like to run this hero.
He's setting up a small army. He's got skeleton archers. He uses
Very
Burning
nice for
Army.
using Death Pact. That's about it.
Yeah. It really doesn't say anything about the stats the skeleton archers have.
That
Oh.
storm sort of fizzled out.
What a sick gank. Jerry, I guess, just asleep at the wheel, but
Is under attack.
Shu and
Delightful.
Sonic actually just find a kill onto Gunner Storm Spirit.
Yep, got the frostbite off onto him initially, and then
Avatos.
looked like Avatos follow up in the freezing field ended up doing a lot of damage to the storm spirit there as well. How much exactly? And take a look at this one. Yeah, almost 400 damage from the freezing field afterwards.
Absolutely worth it then.
Yeah, Crystal Maiden maxing out the frostbite against the storm spirit is because he knows that they are somewhat lacking in his hard lockdown. So he's got like 50% uptime on this disable, stopping him from zipping around these team fights and doing anything. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, Void Spirit still doesn't have his Yules yet, so once he has that, maybe they have a little bit more reliable lockdown. You have a Yules on the Mars almost completed as well. So once these items start coming out, you have a lot more catch for this Storm Spirit, but at the moment, yeah, you're right, it is really just this Frostbite.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, honestly, 5ManMidas feels like they're in a really good spot right now. The Sven is farming exceptionally well. Like, he is doing pretty much everything he needs to be doing. The Mask of Madness, the Echo Saber online, going to be going, I'm assuming, for an Aghanim Scepter eventually. Does pick up just the Ogre Axe for now, so that could be the BKB or the Ags.
Look to their top tower.
Yeah, I mean, I think the later this game goes, you have a Clinks as your position 1, and 5ManMidas, they have Sven, who's like one of the strongest heroes in the patch.
Under attack.
You're playing into your direct counter, Mars, on the Clinks. So, what are you going to do?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine, dude. We've seen Sammy do some pretty crazy stuff on the Clinks before, picking up like a late game Divine Rapier and going super tanky. But they also had heroes like Enchantress in the game before the Enchantress like got nerfed with the HP buff, which side nerfed the Clinks really hard.
Yeah.
Dire's courier has been killed.
All right, they're wrapping
Desolator
around in
now.
the top lane. Do they have vision here? I mean, they kind of do. They see 2. Kits, his God Strength has already been committed. They're looking for Shu. Cookie on forward. It does manage to stun them for the time being. The Stomp is there. The Earth Splitter. The Mortimer kisses as well. Kits taking so much damage to the backside of the fight. It doesn't really matter because they just need to get the Sven, and they do a double kill for Ocean. Sammy Boy held inside the arena, falling very low, trying to run away. Monster cannot close the gap. Sammy Boy will survive a disastrous fight for 5ManMidas and Sonic. He's on the side, hiding here in the trees. Does have a TP available, but Ocean is not going to let this fly.
So, he's not going to let it fly, but I think Sonic.
Sonic's
It
out.
doesn't really matter. He's getting away from this one.
Look. Oh, they see him now. Just for a moment.
Look at this absolute unit, 340. Look at the stupid look on Tiny's face as he baits everyone.
And he's out. What a
Yeah.
sick play by Sonic. That was nice.
Yeah. Only brown boots in his inventory as well.
On the hunt for
What more do you need? He's just a boy.
Doesn't have a neutral item. Doesn't have a town portal scroll. Just has brown boots.
Gotta love it. Top lane Sven looking for the Brax. Nice spear to follow it up here. No arena, but I think that's more than enough damage. A Yule's comes out as well just to make sure. The Yule's damage ends up actually killing him, which is always a classic.
cheer up. Even my
Yeah.
lesser foes
I
remember.
didn't get the chance to touch on what happened in that last fight. I'm not going to just yet because Tiny's going to initiate on the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, that Soul Burn will pop him. One more auto attack, not even necessary, Gunner. Taunting his way to victory. But yeah, go ahead. Talk about what happened in the last fight, please.
Last fight, they managed to catch out Sammy Boy at the back line, just above the shrine there, which is like one of the win conditions for the fight, being able to catch him inside the arena and away from the rest of his team. Got toss avalanche combo, which I think was just slightly off the mark, but he's sitting at max HP and a death pact to the creep just before. And he's sitting on this poor man shield as well, so they weren't quite able to finish him. And if you're not committing the toss avalanche onto like multiple people in these fights, you're not bringing down Sammy Boy with that initial burst, then you still have tons of damage coming out from the rest of the heroes there, so they ended up going down. So if you can't get Sammy Boy on the back lines, and the Mars need to play closer with the rest of the team.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Ocean did finish up an Aghanim Scepter, by the way, so this 4-position Snapfire has her Ags. Brax is very underfarmed for a Beastmaster. This is normally a hero that is very farmed, right? This hero normally is like one of the top farming offlaners, but he is really struggling this game.
Yep. I mean, Crystal Maiden is an okay counter to him, and I guess he's been forced to play a little bit in the role that you see Monkeys Forever used to play for Zoomers, where he postures himself far forward, farms a dangerous area of the map, and a lot of time gets himself killed for it.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, Sammy Boy is able to get all the farm in the world.
I love Brax's push here in the bottom lane. It is going to allow them to go into Roshan here for 5ManMidas now. They do have this ward here on the high ground that would have scouted this, so they smoke up immediately. Husky going to try and scout it out with his Spirit. And he can set up a very easy stomp, and it's a nice bash onto the Sven, conveniently holding him down. There's going to be the gobble up to continue stunning him in place, but looks like they're afraid to go on in, as it is a DD God Strength Sven, but they're going to do it anyway. He goes in on the Storm Spirit, but a nice toss back. They're going to be able to find the Beastmaster. Roar is there. The Mortimer Kiss is doing some serious work. Can they bring down the Sven in time? Shu just gets melted by the Clinks. 4 heroes already dead. Make it 5.
Brax in the center of it all, but oh my god, that combination, they had nothing and they were able to do. Snapfire raining hell on them. 5ManMidas just wiped, and all they did was bring down Roshan's HP for him. So Stormspirit, one of the best Aegis carries in the game. No way they would have been able to take this themselves. Thank you very much, 5ManMidas.
Yeah, that was very, very, very good. The Storm Spirit just playing in really aggressively, providing vision on the Roche pit and for his team. And like you said, the Mortimer Kiss is just raining hellfire onto 5ManMidas. It was, you know, an enemy arena, but at the end of the day, it still doesn't really help the other team if you're trying to fight inside the arena. It's the danger zone against the Snapfire.
Yeah. Now, I'm just grasping at straws now. 8k net worth behind on 5ManMidas. Sven, he needs to finish this Black King bar. He's an Aghanim Scepter as well, though, to be able to get on top of Clinks in these team fights. But at this point, there's so many threats. It's not just Sammy Boy doing the damage. Gunner is doing so much, sitting at 8-3 right now.
Sammy Boy just 3-shot Shu right there.
Yeah, that is about what happened.
Very nice. This is where Clinks is very strong, right? These supports like Tiny and Clink, or Tiny and CM, are just basically food for this hero. I hear an Orchid bottom lane. He's managed to catch RRL. He does have a Vortex as well. Aegis continuing to keep him. Oh, what a sick kill there from RL. Turns it around, gets the first slice. Sonic ends up picking up the Vambrace just to make sure that his team doesn't lose it. But Tiny going to get picked off in the process, so he gives his life for a Vambrace, it would seem.
It's a pretty good deal. Wait, is that their Vambrace? Oh yeah, it's their Vambrace. Never mind. It's not that good of a deal.
Yeah, no, it was their own team's Vambrace. It was not the 4-Zoomer Vambrace.
That would have been an incredibly good deal if you could stop Storm Spirit from grabbing
the spear. It managed to catch the Snapfire, but Sammy Boy, he's just sitting here with his BKB doing what he can, but he's got no backup. He is doing a lot of damage to Kits, though. He might be able to finish it off. The Earth Splitter coming in to stomp Sammy Boy. He gets saved. You're kidding me, Brax. Now rolling around, has the roar, catches the Void Spirit. They got the damage. Shu's gonna fall as well. You're kidding me. Husky saving grace for his team.
Sammy Boy twice now. He's gotten away with absolutely no HP, and 4Zoomers managing to turn these fights completely. Now Sonic, he's got himself in trouble. Sammy Boy, he's just going for it.
He's got the clumsy net. Why not? You got the damage. It's a very good item on this hero.
Oh my god, just bursted down in 2 seconds flat. And they do have Fortify available still, but catapults are coming in with the Necrobook.
They just called it.
Oh my god, it's over. a game. It turned on its head so fast. We saw a net worth lead for 5ManMidas for just a little while, and 4Zoomers, they just started popping off all over the place. The one bad fight they took inside the dire jungle ended up costing them everything.
Yeah, that was... I mean, it just seems like 4Zoomers are very well coordinated. We were a little bit unsure about the Clinks in the draft just because you're playing it into the Mars counter, but they played the lanes well. Snapfire had a very early Aghanim Scepter. Husky played amazing this game on this Elder Titan. Some very, very good stomps, saving his heroes over and over again. And then you're just playing from behind against a Clinks who just does so much damage, and I don't know what you can do on Sonic and Shu in this game. You're just food.
Yeah, they had. I mean, Shu, he had a decent start to that game. He ended up maxing out his frostbite. That allowed him to get some kills on a gunner who was doing a pretty amazing job, all things considered. You know, up against the Void Spirit in lane. Mars in that game, you know, they ended up getting him as quick level 6. They got some early kills on the Sammy boy because of it, but in the end, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, it was just a great performance from 4Zoomers. I mean, these guys are looking really good. The addition of Brax, I mean, he's played great both games despite not having the best net worth, had a lot of impact in game number 2. Obviously performed really well in game number 1. I'm liking it, man. 4Zoomers feeling very confident. 5ManMidas, obviously, they're going to be coming back. This is only the first day of the BTS Pro Series Season 4. We've got so much Dota coming up here these next couple weeks. Now, before we take off, Neph, I think there's a special someone you may need to say thank you to. What do you think? Is there someone who offers us some love or deserves some appreciation? I don't quite remember.
Yeah, I got you. Shout out to our sponsor, Monster Energy, keeping us energized throughout the day. 3-game series, absolutely easy, but we're going to need a little bit more help from you going forward these next couple of days. We move on to 4 best of 2s. So
yeah, 4 best of 2s.
Thank you very much for sponsoring this tournament, and that's all I got. Ricky, back to you.
Yeah, well, that's it for the night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you very much enjoyed the first day of Dota 2 action. Again, my name Rkryptic. With me is Neph. Make sure to follow this man on Twitch and Twitter. He's a god in the scene. We very much appreciate his work, and thank you to BTS for hosting this tournament. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, with more NASA action. We will see you all then. You have a wonderful night.